Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'll be going over how I mixed a live recording that I recorded last December. This was in Vancouver at a club called Skinny Fat Jacks. The performer is Nile, and the track is called Silently. So basically, I went there with my laptop and my Motu, which doesn't really work. Um, and I got stereo out from the mixer. I got a kind of a room measurement mic from overhead, and then a SM57 on the amplifier. So yeah, I'm gonna run you through what I kind of did here. So I'll get rid of, oh, I'll leave this here. So this is the meter by Plugin Alliance. It's pretty good. So yeah, basically I wanted to pick up the audience, the sound of the room as I remember it, and make it sound kind of cool. And just, kind of shine it up a bit. Okay, so we're going to start with the mixer route, which was, directly from the mixer. Um, oh, I should mention that the backup vocalist is Melissa Bandura. So yeah, let's start out with the mixer route. Oops. Oh, it's really cool. It's really cool because um, there was a lot of everyone was having a good time. It was a full room, and I got a bit of, audience participation throughout this recording. But yeah, anyway.
You got the bookstore on my street, full of dreams I hope to live someday. In the back there is an old guitar tuned in open G, which is fine by me.
So that sounds pretty good. So what I did with the master out, I did a few things. Well, two things. So what I did is I have this de-esser because there's a bit of a on the voice and the guitars a bit intense. I wanted to kind of tame that just a little bit. And there you have it. I have that in the first plugin chain. And then I have equilibrium, just kind of taking out the boominess, kind of taming the highs or the mids and the highs a bit to kind of create room because it was mixed a little hot on the night. That's just how the room was. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So here's the second mic. Now this is the room correction mic. I'm gonna turn these on as I go. This is it's an omnidirectional mic, and I had it dangling from the ceiling, and basically it picked up the audience and the room in general and the performance. Might be a little quiet, so yeah, you can turn it up and down. Right? And this picked up the most important part, in my opinion. The applause. Anyway, kind of weird. So this is a mono microphone. And what I did is I added stereo maker to kind of add some stereo. So I turned it into, two mics basically. And this I gotta stop saying basically. It's widening up the sound, and that can sit right over top of the mixer out to kind of get the room. And I have FabFilter Pro Q high pass, and yeah, it sounds pretty neat. I'm keeping an eye on my correlation here
So I can't stop sleeping for a split.
to make sure it's not, um, you know, you don't get any like harsh phase cancellation. Now, I had this mic. It was the SM57 mic'd up to the Fender Vibrochamp, and this was for banjo, but she wasn't playing the banjo at this time. So what it picked up was like it was facing the wall, so it was a lot of like the reflection off the wall. Um, and I like a lot of bass, so turns out that bass accumulates in a corner. So the SM57 picked up a lot of bass, and I obnoxiously boosted it there. And in the second Pro Q, I high passed a bit. I don't know why I have it in a left right mode. It's kind of in a mono mode. I don't know what's going on here. But I low passed it, or high passed it, I mean, filtered it out, so we're left with a low end. So here's where the cool stuff kind of happens. And this is where we are at on our kind of master bus. So it's grouped into silently, which is what it's called.
I think I'll stop outside.
So let's go to this one right here. First thing I did on this is I wanted to take the hum out because there was a bit of hum in the low end, and it really made it kind of sound nice at the end. And you can hear it kind of subtly, but not quite. Then I added a Fab Filter Pro MB multiband
Guitar tuned in open G.
to kind of catch things. You notice that this band picked up the kind of she hits the guitar. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a percussive kind of thing, or like it's like a palm mute. I think I'm not really sure, but it was kind of peaking a little bit, so I wanted to kind of grab that, but not too much, but to give it, to make everything sound kind of cohesive. Yeah. So next up, I was rocking the equilibrium to kind of uh, smooth everything out and get in there. And there's nothing wrong with nothing wrong with using EQs in serial. You just get more control.
I'm stepping through the pages, but I don't see the words. When I look up, eyes meet through the glass, and they're saying, "Thank you for finding me
Right,
silent."
and you can hear Melissa in the background. Pretty nice. Next thing is the SSL compressor to kind of catch the overall peaks.
Silently, eyes meeting in a brow through.
Love that delay. And it's kind of gently grabbing the peaks, not too crazy. It's basically what the SSL is good for. That and slamming the crap out of drums, but I have also the C2, which is another compressor. This one has a very high ratio. It's just to kind of catch any peaks
Silently.
and to boost it up a bit more. Yeah. So let's go back. Let's see what it sounds like from the beginning.
You work at the bookstore on my street, full of dreams I hope to live someday. In the back there is an old guitar tuned in open G, which is fine by me. Well, every time I walk past, I hope you're there. So I can't stop sleeping for a split second that lasts so long. This can't be wrong. Thank you for finding me silently. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for liking me silently. You have a sidewalk salon today.
Right? So it sounds quite a bit more stereo. And that is with the stereo maker, turning that room mic, that single room mic, and doing math or something to it, and kind of spreading, like doing a chorus. I don't even know what it's doing, but it sounds great. After that, I used a Pro C6 basically to catch a bit more of the peaks in a gentle way and to add more low end.
Eyes meet through the glass, and they're saying, "Thank you for finding me silently." Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for liking me silently. Thank you for choosing me silently. Thank you for giving me silently.
Right? That all sounds well and great. And I added a S1 imager to liven up the stereo image even more. And this made the room sound like what I remember it. So,
Through the reflective glass, I'm walking past. In that brief moment, I know you somehow, though I've never seen you before till now.
right? And then from there, I use the Pro L using the K12 metering system to kind of find a standard. This will be a tiny bit louder, but this is the last thing in the chain.
I think I'll stop outside. I'm on my bike out for a ride. Well, I'm flipping through the pages, but I don't see the words. When I look up, eyes meet through the.
So, you can hear the beginning now. I'll play a tiny bit, and yeah, you can kind of gather what I did, and yeah.
You work at the bookstore on my street, full of dreams I hope to live someday. In the back there is an old guitar tuned in open G, which is fine by me. Well, every time I walk past, I hope you're there. So I can't stop sleeping for a split second that lasts so long. This can't be wrong. Thank you for finding me silently. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for liking me silently. You have the sidewalks that love today. I think I'll stop outside. I'm on my bike out for a ride. Well, I'm flipping through the pages, but I don't see the words. When I look up, eyes meet through the glass, and they're saying, "Thank you for finding me silently." Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for liking me silently. Thank you for choosing me silently. Thank you for giving me silently. Thank you for wanting me silently. Eyes meeting in a brow through the reflective glass. I'm walking past. In that brief moment, I know you somehow, though I've never seen you before till now. I think I must be on my way somewhere, but in that blink, all else is gone. Call it blindness, but it's been so long. Thank you for finding me silently. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for liking me silently.
Anyway, that's it. Hope you learn stuff and enjoy it. Not so much EDM, but I'm always doing different stuff. All right, take care. See ya.